most cruel sights you have ever seen cannot match the shock of this motion picture experience.
Scalpel slashing, arm twisting, axe hacking motorcycle maniacs.
From the depths of this unholy tomb,
terror.
Hide if you can.
Together, the pair everyone is talking about.
Welcome to Terrible Delights.
La 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 me.
Hi, everybody. It is Terrible Delights time once again.
Is it already?
Big 21. We're old. This show's old enough to drink.
I feel like it was only yesterday.
Kind of was.
When it was birthed out of our canals.
Well, if you think about it, and no one knows our history because who the fuck knows? Who are we? But we've recorded.
Go to our wiki page. Yes.
We've recorded multiple podcasts in the past. And it's always been bi-weekly, and sometimes we wouldn't record for like 3 or 4 weeks. So this is the only time we've ever recorded weekly. So it feels like the Roadrunner.
I think between all the shows that just you and I have done, other people could be on it. But we're both on it as well. We're over 200 episodes, right?
Oh yeah, it might be closer to. No, actually, could be closer to 300.
250.
Yeah, might be closer than 300.
Closer to 300. That's
next.
crazy.
I'll do the math for next time if I remember.
That's a lot of chatter.
That is a lot of memories.
That's a lot of bloviating, a lot of opinionating.
It is, yes. A lot of insults hurled.
A lot of insults.
That's the longer the things have gone on, the worse have gotten.
The supercut would be hours
long. The more bitter.
Yeah.
So,
we become very, very angry and bitter.
Yeah, we started off very polite. Like 6 years ago, when we started doing this kind of stuff, and now it's this.
Well, yes, it would have been like tonight's episode would have been, tonight we're covering tonight's movie called Nightbeast, and it had its flaws, but
Yes, and I respect your opinion on that. The end. Thank you very much.
Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you.
Probably wouldn't even swear.
No.
Definitely wouldn't bring up Sabians.
It was a very crude monster.
Yes, but they did. They tried their best. Good for them.
But they tried. But darn it,
yeah,
it had feeling.
It did. Speaking of monsters, so this movie's called Nightbeast from 1982.
From another galaxy, from another world, comes the embodiment of fear.
What the hell was that?
Nightbeast, terror from beyond. A high-tech warrior from a distant planet. A killing machine with a taste for human flesh. A community abandoned in a code of silence.
Wicker never even called us state. They don't even know we have a bad situation here.
A love affair.
You know you're a very attractive girl, Lisa.
Two people brought together by the urgency of the moment. Two people torn apart by the savage fury of Nightbeast.
One word, because that's its name.
That's right.
It is not a Nightbeast. It is Nightbeast.
Yeah. It would have been nice if he had a name tag that said that.
He might as well on his fancy outfit.
Well, let's Okay. 1982, directed by Don Dohler, who I guess was infamous for low-budget movies with the same cast members a lot in the late 70s and early 80s. Then he did some stuff later.
Yeah.
And this is technically, what was this, a semi-remake of?
A 1978 movie that he did called The Alien Factor, but that one had 3 aliens.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they all were like awful or I don't know. But the guy who played Drago in this movie was the main character in that movie.
He's a good guy?
Yeah.
Like what, the sheriff or Jamie?
He plays the sheriff or Jamie. What? No, the one that played Drago.
Yeah.
In this movie.
Yeah, he played
a character named Ben in the Alien.
Okay, I don't know if it was the character in that one was the sheriff or the Jamie version.
Oh, no, he's not the sheriff. There is also a
Yeah.
sheriff and a mayor.
I wasn't
in
asking
that movie.
if the actor who played Drago was
Yes.
as Drago playing the sheriff or Jamie in this movie.
I realized. There's also a character named Mary Jane in this movie as well.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Because they
I
were
think
probably
it is,
smoking.
this is kind of a remake.
Smoking that when they were making this movie, maybe.
Possibly a little.
So, yeah, let's just talk about. Well, we'll just start with the obvious here. Do you notice? I think it said it at the beginning. It definitely says at the end. This was made by Amazing Productions.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, very amazing.
Gotta get that. Yeah, I like that they were very proud of that.
I mean, at the start, I probably saw it, but it didn't really register. At the end, I was like laughing about that. It's like, come on, guys.
yeah.
So it had
distributed by Troma.
Yeah. But what I noticed was, this was I watched your version, which was the Vinegar Syndrome version. This looks like it was lifted directly from a VHS copy in standard format. I'm not,
right.
I'm not being like, I'm not trying to be funny. Yeah. That's it looked. I saw a couple like VHS glitchy things happen. I mean, it looked pretty good. Otherwise, it was taken from VHS?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there is a DVD, but I don't know what it was mastered from. You know what I mean? It's like you could put total garbage on a DVD. It's still a DVD.
Yeah.
So it depends on what the master is, I suppose. But yeah, it had its rough moments. Overall, though, it was okay.
All right. Well, good for them. So we have a what I refer to as very special effects at the start. Oh, I can't get ahead of myself. The opening credits. The title was nice. I liked the title, Nightbeast. That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I almost fell asleep when the credits were rolling with that like loop of the space and the words. It seemed like one of those videos you found on YouTube to help you try to go to sleep. The sense it was very relaxing, and it went on what felt like for days.
It is not preparing you for what is to come.
It is not, because then when they saw the spaceship, it looked like I'm not making fun or putting down Red Dwarf, the special effects they use for their spaceships. It looked like a much lesser version of that.
Like a cheap version of a BBC science fiction show. That's oof.
Yeah. Did you?
That is definitely oof.
Yeah, but it seemed like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're not wrong. You're not at all wrong.
It's been a very fast ship because at one point it's flying over the rings of Saturn, and suddenly it's just at Earth.
Yeah, I don't know what happened exactly. It crashed. Did it crash on purpose?
A meteorite hit it, and it caused it to.
Is that what it was?
Yes, it was.
Did we see that, or did you read?
No, it was there. I saw it.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it's a very busy outdoors, by the way. A lot of night hunting.
Yeah. Well, no, not there was much hunting going on. A lot of lazy hunters just drunk and sleeping enough.
Yeah.
But when the spaceship crashes, the door opens up. You see the monster hand. It gets away, and then it wouldn't stop exploding. The ship just kept exploding.
Forever.
It's a very long series.
Yeah, like a long time later, you can still see it exploding in the background.
Yeah, like minutes later, it just won't stop.
Yeah.
But that gets the attention of these hunters.
Yeah.
And so what I told you was I decided very early on to keep account of the deaths on this movie.
Okay.
So I'll tell the score at the end. That's basically how I'm going to hopefully remember the sequence of things in this movie. Not that there's much to go on, but
I think we're about to get 6 very quickly.
Yeah, the 3 hunters. Go check it out. Now, I have to say,
they're obnoxious though, because one of them was like, there was definitely an explosion, like something crashed. Let's go check it out. And the other 2 are like, I don't want to get up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, really?
I'd want to check it out.
Right.
Definitely bring my gun.
Yes, they're rifles.
Yeah. No,
they all have very old timey looking rifles.
Yeah, they did. It seemed like a small town that was not really up with the present times for the most part.
Well, it takes place in a real town, which is funny to me. It takes place in the town where Don Doler was from.
It was Maryland. What was the town name?
Yeah, Perry Hall, Maryland. It's is the CDP for the town, the geography. It is 7 square miles.
Oh, okay. The town I grew up in was only 4 square miles. Although the town I grew up in was outside of Boston, so that's a difference right there.
Yeah, they said a 28,000 person population 10 years ago. So it is smallish. It's it's a suburb of Baltimore, so it's probably considered, if you live there, you probably just say you live in Baltimore. I'm gonna guess.
Just to make yourself sound better.
So people at least have an idea of where the fuck you're from.
Yeah.
Perry Hall. Oh yeah, sure.
So you see the creature. You see, like, you don't get a lot of like long shots of it. Sometimes you do, and it seemed like there was
a lot of close-ups.
I say there was like at least 4 or 5 versions of it. It's definitely a full body.
Of the creature?
Yeah, because sometimes like the head was longer than it was wide. Sometimes it was much wider than it was.
Do you think it was actually different, or was it just the camera being used?
I think it was different. I think at some shots it looked like it was like a hand puppet when it was like going through the woods chasing someone, because you just saw the head.
Yeah, that's true.
Every time I saw it, all I could think of was Tootsie Rolls. Like, it was made of Tootsie Rolls. The consistency.
There's that's gross. That's gross thought. There's a shot much later where it's being electrocuted, and it's clearly wearing pants. Like, as it dances
like
around.
Human pants?
Yeah, just wearing pants.
Well, you were talking about
but it's wearing, on the close-ups, it's wearing like that, almost like a
silk robe,
like a 1970s, early 80s sci-fi version of a robe. So it's like silver. It looks like it might be like flame retardant.
Yeah, I mean, I had that. I put silk robe, or maybe incomplete Elvis suit was my other.
Yeah, there you go. Yes,
that's
way too fancy
V-neck
for this monster.
Yeah, I mean, it should have just. It doesn't even. I guess it doesn't need clothes. I guess it knows shame, so it doesn't want to be naked.
I guess it's just driving around space and it's little thing wearing a little little silver suit.
I mean, some context would have been nice as to what it was supposed to be doing.
I don't
but
know,
also,
man.
some context would have been nice as to why it just started killing people indiscriminately.
At all, any context.
Yeah.
At all.
Because
throughout the movie, I wondered several times why it is just on a killing spree in this town.
Yeah,
and after the movie, would it have just gone on like forever, the whole world? I don't understand.
Yeah, it seemed pretty unstoppable.
But it wasn't doing anything. It was just killing. It wasn't
curious. It wasn't affected by the atmosphere. Yeah, it was due to fight.
It's just like, yeah, I could be in spacecraft right now flying around, but instead I'm just gonna hide in the woods and wait for people.
Yeah. I don't know. It was baffling. But
totally baffling.
So the 3 hunters get it. They all get I just call it vaporized, disintegrated. That was an okay effect for a low budget movie from 1982. It was okay.
It looked like kind of video gamey graphics.
Kinda, yeah. Every time like the beast would appear, I was laughing, like, because it would be like in the shadows or just coming in. Oh, and it's like, oh, and you see it. It just did you notice the teeth?
How could you not?
It was like the combination of types of teeth.
Oh yeah, short and long and crooked and not. Oh yeah,
imagine having that and like having to live.
Teeth in front of teeth.
Yeah, teeth just poking into your gums and.
Oh yeah, teeth.
And I'm gonna say it again.
How you miss it? It closed up on it like all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. I've said it to you a couple times. I probably said it last week when we were talking about doing this. Is that I think it looks like a shaven version of the creature from Big Trouble in Little China that catches Kim Cattrall.
Yeah,
they're related. The one in Big Trouble also crashed, but it met Lopan, and Lopan was able to talk him down. Don't kill anyone. Come with me.
Yeah.
I'll give you some hair growth products. You can't wear that that silver suit needs to go.
I mean, this thing's more vicious though. The tagline for the movie says it all. If you have the guts, it wants them.
Delicious.
Yeah, you don't ever see him eating them.
But let's assume like he
wants to see them.
Yeah. 3 hunters get it. And then the police have cited it with this
is my favorite part of the movie. The station wagon
Dave
drives by.
Now, yeah, it was driving. It wasn't a road, right? It was just driving on grass.
It's like driving in the
pitch black woods.
It makes no. It's two little kids and their uncle in a
Now,
station wagon driving at night in the middle of
was
nothing.
this really like the town perv? Like quote unquote uncle?
I don't know, but they stop and the uncle says he'll be right back, and I assumed he was going to investigate all the
Me
smoke
too.
that was showing up
I
everywhere.
thought the kids were joking, like he could go pee, but yep, he's peeing.
Yeah,
Really,
nope.
it was like 1 second blast too.
He told you, and then you hear him get it outside because the kids are cowering now back because they go to see him while he's
They'll go to
peeing.
scare him.
And they see Nightbeast, and they even say something, but he's like, "Oh, I'm not falling for that." And they run, and he gets it, but they're hiding now. And kind of a cop out. I was a little bummed that they went this route. I like to see children die in movies.
Well, they do. It's just not the most most satisfying death.
The whole car just fades away.
But they're in it. That counts.
Yeah, I know. Everyone else gets like destroyed, and they get this gentle fade out.
Well, maybe the director has his limits.
That was the limit.
Yep.
Okay.
It was probably like it was niece and nephew or something. It's like I can't do that to them. My brother's gonna kill me if I have him die on screen.
That's probably fair. I have to say, the first 15 minutes of this movie, I was thoroughly invested.
Oh yeah,
I thought it was great. I was having a good time. It
was chaos. I think the first 20 minutes were like 15 deaths. It was nonstop.
Yeah. And they're generally the deaths get better.
They do, yeah. They use some decent effects.
Yeah, or at least they try.
Or they try.
Like they try to do creative deaths, or at least like super violent ones.
Yeah. So before the kids get vaporized in the car, they find a house where these people are making out, and it's funny that she stops. She's just like, "I hear footsteps. It's definitely footsteps." It's like she just knows it's footsteps of a 12-year-old and a 10-year-old for sure. I don't know their names. I had them as makeout guy and makeout woman. Makeout guy checks things out, and then he's going back, and then instead of just being shot, the Nightbeast decides to rip his guts out of him, and the woman just screams for 45 seconds straight without doing anything. And when she decides to do something, it's far too late. Her death was you don't know what happens. You just see her feet dangling and blood trickling down. Bullshit.
Yeah, it was like it was picking her up and holding her.
Yeah, but everyone else got something cool, and she didn't.
Except for her and the kids.
Yeah, and the kids run back.
Oh, maybe she was the kid's mom in real life. Dawn's sister.
Oh, maybe. Also named Dawn. Not.
Yeah,
but
that's D-A-W.
D-A-W-N, yeah, but it's still Donald. Full proper name.
That's
D-A-W-N-A-L-D.
A-L-D.
Yeah.
Donald.
But then the kids get it. And so at the same time, like the sheriff gets a deputy like to round up some folks, because that's what you do in small towns.
All right. Let's talk about the sheriff.
The Sheriff Perm.
It was a Sheriff Cinder.
Yep.
Okay, so I texted you this, and I truly meant it. He's wearing a wig, right?
No.
Do you think it's a real perm?
I honestly think, I give you an honest answer, I think it's real hair. This was 1982. That was the thing back then.
I know, but it still looked like a gray perm wig.
It looked consistent throughout the film. We've seen hair antics in other films.
Hair antics, yes. So between the hair and several times throughout the movie, I would stop and squint and look at my screen and go,
keep pausing.
Is that mustache real?
I think it was all real.
There were times though where it just didn't look quite right, and I was like,
yeah,
I think the hair and the mustache are fake.
Was that your most concerning thing about this movie?
There were things I will say that I paused this movie to look at something more than once.
Hey,
I don't usually.
That's a fair statement. There was a lot of interesting looking things going on in this movie.
Yeah, and there was one scene that I rewound it, reversed like 5 times. The one I sent you a screenshot of that we will get to.
Oh, okay. Yes, that was delightful.
I just kept going back to it every time. I'd laugh harder. So the sheriff, he's like a good guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he is.
He's a good guy.
He's a man of the law. He's honorable. But it is
What's the deputy? Is that who? Is that Lisa?
Lisa, and then the other guy that I don't even think of his name because he doesn't stick around very long. It's like this is like a this is what I have. I have a deputy and 4 townsfolk get vaporized, and some guy named Berkeley gets clawed in the face, which apparently kills him during this battle.
Yeah,
there were occasions where, especially the sheriff, when they were like running away, or just kind of like walking and like looking over their shoulder, like, huh, as if there was like a bee near their ear. Oh man.
Yeah.
They didn't seem too concerned.
No, they did
and
not.
Also the no matter the what gun, handgun, shotgun, rifle, they all had the same like metal banging sound for a gunshot. All of them the same one.
Yes. Yeah, all the same. Yeah, their sound effects library was fairly
that's good for the budget, I guess. It was a guy hitting a big pot with a wooden spoon with a lot of reverb, I think. The director.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much.
The laser sound was okay. It was lasery.
Listen, the budget of this movie, $14,000. So.
Yeah.
They did pretty good considering.
Yep. So that's things kind of calm down. I don't know, like in a real life scenario, the sheriff should have been like on the phone with whoever, like, get me the National Guard, get me the state police, Yeah. And he's like, find some more people. Yeah, and they just go.
It's a local issue.
It is, I guess so. I mean, he kind of tries. He goes to now. Okay, this is where it's going to get iffy, like it always does, because my notes are shit. The order of things. I think they go back out the next morning because daylight's coming, and they somehow find him again. But they have summoned a quote unquote sharpshooter.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
So he and his son come in. They have this other guy, Jamie, who he survived. He was the only like townsperson who survived the initial battle with the sheriff and Deputy Lisa. And so they find him, and they're shooting at him again a lot. And the sharpshooter comes. This car gets killed. I didn't include that one. I guess I should have.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So the plan is have the sharpshooter get the gun out of his hand, because one of many times in the movie the bullets don't hurt him, but we'll keep firing at him anyways.
Yeah, well, that's all they got, I guess. Yeah. What are you going to do? Throw the gun at him?
I guess so. Not too much either.
Yeah.
So right before the sharpshooter, who's the actor, they have him listed in this as Bump Roberts, but I guess his name is actually Bumb, yes. B-U-M-B Roberts, according to IMDb. Either way, weird. Is that short, like Bumblebee? Is that his full name, perhaps? And he was by Bump.
Well, yeah, Wikipedia says Bum Roberts as Bill Perkins as Bump Roberts.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I don't know.
Good old Bumpy.
But this is Don Dohler, the director, plays Jimmy Perkins.
Yeah, he gets vaporized in midair. A little different.
Yeah. That's the director.
Yep. And Bump is devastated.
Yeah.
But
he does shoot the disintegrator.
He fulfills his duties, and then the creature flees, I think. He's like, shit.
Yeah, exactly.
What am I going to do now?
But the marksman's son there's dead.
Yeah. And I think at this point then Sheriff Cinder goes to Mayor Bert's house.
Yeah, Mayor Wicker.
I have
this guy sucks.
My note is, would a mayor really have a pool party for a governor to further their own political career?
No,
not even like small town USA.
No,
I was getting some kind of weird, like overweight Will Wheaton vibes from the mayor.
Really?
If he was dressed like in 70s attire, yeah. Look at his face, certain angles, I could see it. I
don't know about this.
Do I have it up? That actor, I need to get his name here.
Dick Dizell.
He's like a local. He was a local horror show personality.
He was also Washington's second Bozo.
Oh, but he was Count Gore.
Willard Scott was Bozo.
Oh, he was second Bozo.
And he was
Count Gore DeVole. So.
Yep, and M.T. Graves.
Oh, he was also M.T. Graves. Clever.
Yep.
So yeah, he's
still around.
He's doing his thing. It's okay. Good for him.
Yeah, he does a. He has a DJ system he uses,
Yeah, that he made, I think.
and yep,
Yeah,
a virtual DJ system that he calls George.
of course he does. Why not?
But yeah, it's still around. If you go to his website, there's a nice photo of
Should
him.
we try to get him to sponsor the show?
I think we should get him on the show.
All right, we'll do it.
Why did you make the decisions you did?
Yeah,
As
just
mayor?
why? Yeah, about just grill him for an hour about this.
Why did you not take Nightbeast seriously?
Yeah.
Even when there was Jaws ripoff music playing behind you.
Did the governor ever come back? That's the biggest question.
Oh my god. So yeah, he wants to have this fucking pool party. So he's like, absolutely not. We are not evacuating a thing.
The sheriff's demanding it, and he's like, he's already on his way. Nothing I can do about it. And he's like,
He doesn't
I'll
care,
get around.
like, at all.
I'll get around to calling the authorities to get some help too, which he doesn't do.
It's just so weird. He does nothing.
No, he doesn't
at all.
And
so he refuses. So this is one of my favorite kills is coming up. Right?
well,
Isn't this where
before any more kills happen? I think the
yeah.
the sheriff and I wasn't sure what is Dr. Steve, because they're like in the woods. They want to recover Berkeley's body, one of the guys who got killed, and it's not there anymore, and they assumed it got dragged away because they find blood. When they're going back to the car, this is where Drago shows up. And he.
Oh, I forgot about Drago.
How can I forget about him? I mean,
Drago.
Oh my God, Drago. Was it Drago? Drago.
Mm-hmm.
This was really shoehorned in. It didn't need to be this little side story that comes out of this, but he's just mouthing off to the sheriff in his leather coat. See, but he does that for like 5 minutes, and he drives off from where he just came from. Did he just like drive out to the woods and happen to find the sheriff? And like, screw you, guy.
Pretty much. Everyone just drives off into the woods. But this place. Everyone goes there to pee.
I guess so. It's just for me that didn't make sense. This especially didn't make sense, having this character and their storyline involved.
Like this, to have this like really like angry rapey dude.
Yeah, didn't need to be there.
I don't even know who the woman was that he ends up attacking later.
I do. That's his ex-girlfriend who Jamie had started seeing.
Which was Jamie?
Jamie's like the guy in the blue plaid who's kind of like a hero type.
Okay, so it doesn't matter if she's in this or not, though.
No, it doesn't. No, neither of these characters. Yeah. Her name, I made a note, I think.
Because I mean, there's a whole scene of her packing and stuff. Like she gets a lot of screen time for a character that has no purpose.
Susie was her name. Never forget.
Oh, never forget.
Yeah, it was didn't make any sense because. Okay, so what were you gonna go into another scene?
Well, so now there's something going on with the old man that wants his liquor.
Oh, it wasn't even an old man. Krebs.
It wasn't?
No, because he's one of the people at the end who's shooting. Definitely wasn't old.
He sounds like an old man, and they call him Pops.
I don't know, but they call him Krebs too. I don't know. I really don't know.
But like his son, I think it's his son, is like, you better give him his alcohol.
Maybe. Who the fuck knows?
And so this son goes out to the car to get
whiskey,
a bottle.
Yeah.
And Nightbeast is there immediately.
But he slaps his arm off.
That's why it's one of my favorites. Is that right? You didn't see the hand come down, and then just an arm falls off.
Now, I want to point out, I mentioned that part of the reason I wanted to watch this is because they featured some clips in Search of Darkness 2, and this is one of the scenes that they showed in that documentary. So it's like, yes.
Oh, the arm falling off isn't even the best part.
I know, but that's what they showed.
Yeah.
But hey, that's okay because it was a surprise, the part that you liked, and I know what you're talking about.
Well, when they show his body?
Oh, no.
That's right. Oh, no, not the later one. This one. Still this guy, when they find his body, and he clearly just has his arms like in his shirt.
Yeah. in his tank top.
Yeah. Just laying on the ground, trying to look armless.
Do you think he was like, he thought of that himself? And like, oh, yeah, do that.
Oh, I'm
Good idea.
He was just like, how do I They like lay on the ground. He's like, I have arms. What do we got? Just put them in your shirt.
I'm wearing a tank top.
Oh, genius.
And there were two other guys
I love
that just get
love it.
beaten to death along the way too. At that scene.
Yeah.
But then we can't forget the other doctor, Ruth, was around.
Yeah, I didn't understand her character.
You had
either.
I guess what you would consider a tense scene where Dr. Steve and Dr. Ruth are hiding in the basement. This is not a hospital. It's a house. What is this? What is this place?
You think they were really doctors?
I mean, they were wearing the white coats.
They were just fucking nuts.
Maybe they were. They were the closest thing this town had to doctors, I guess.
You think he's like, listen, we can't afford to film in a hospital. Have you seen the budget of this thing? Just
it's like someone's mom's house or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the basement is just a basement, washing machine, dryer, home stuff. Yeah. But they're hiding down there. Yeah. And Dr. Steve sneaks up and he sees the monster's still there, didn't leave. So the monster, I like the way they show the monster punch through the doors. They show its hand punching at the camera, and they just throw pieces of wood down the stairs like for a minute. That's a lot of a very wooden door. What's it very thick?
Yeah.
Once one heave of wood would have been fine. You didn't have to do it like 5 times.
So, it was very tense.
Yes, I guess so. It's funny because what I like is the beast is looking. He's in the basement, and Steve, he doesn't tiptoe. He just casually walks over, not even really looking over his shoulder because he sees some things. He does. It's like a cartoon. He sees like 3 things, and he's like, "Well, all was missing was that the light bulb appearing above his head. His plan was to, fray a wire, throw it in the ground, with the ground, and shock the thing. And then when it notices him, an unnecessary scene of Ruth running in slow motion over to him. I'm like, okay, because
I didn't understand what was going on here at all.
I assumed by showing that she was going to accidentally step in the water and get shocked and be like in slow motion getting shocked.
Oh.
And I'm just disappointed that didn't happen.
I buy that thought.
Yeah, but it didn't happen, so it doesn't make any sense. That would have made sense. Damn it. But their plan works.
I mean,
they survive it. It gets shocked and it's like, I'm out of here. Don't need that, thanks.
Yeah, if you're not gonna let me slap your arms off, I'm going.
Yeah, and so again, around this time, Jamie has mentioned that, I need to tell my girlfriend about this. Can we stop by? And so while they're going there, Drago is there and he's roughing her up, and she's like, "Get out of here! I'm not yours anymore."
Why is this scene even in this movie?
I don't know. So he leaves. He
leaves and she's like, naked.
Yeah.
Woo, naked time.
Why?
I'm gonna get totally naked right now and pack because everyone wants to see me bent over awkwardly throwing random items into a suitcase.
Yeah. Check out these tan lines.
I love she's packing a suitcase. It's a whole apartment. Like there's shit like everywhere, and she grabs like 6 random items of clothing, shoves them in, and that's it.
Yep. And why didn't she go with them when they left? Because Jamie stops by with the sheriff. I didn't see a car there.
None of this makes any sense at all.
Yeah.
Why is her suitcase just sitting there under her bed? I don't know why any of these things are.
Yeah. But they leave her, and she's going to leave, and Drago's back, and he just strangles her to death.
Yeah, I don't know.
Subplot that didn't need to be here.
No, at all. No one cared about Drago throughout this whole movie.
I was glad when he died. Very glad.
That didn't matter.
Didn't matter. Still happy, but I was like, yeah, okay, he's going good.
Like you don't have to see him anymore.
Yeah, because I think the doctors had called for help. So by the time they get there, the monster's gone. They explain, we used electricity on it. And then 2 guys, random guys, how would they know? I think they were helping evacuate the town. And they found her and they bring her body. These guys must have been like as strong as babies because it took 2 guys to carry this kind of smaller woman. They had baby strength.
Has the party happened yet? The pool party?
Oh, probably. Yeah, it must have by now.
That's at least started, right?
Yeah. Again, it was like a pool party with a bunch of hip young people. Let's bring the older governor
Yeah.
And what is this?
They would just show the camera would pan around, and it would just be like two people sitting next to each other, like chatting.
Yeah, there's like two people actually making use of the pool.
Yeah,
and
pretty much.
Like, what would the purpose of this party be politically? Oh, come see these women in bikinis, sir.
Well, there is a comment about them.
There is.
There actually is. Yeah, I forget what it is. Something about someone being pretty.
Yeah, I guess.
Something like that. And then they show two fairly meh women sitting on the edge of a pool.
Two average. Yeah.
Two very average women sitting in a pool. But then the sheriff shows up and is like, "You got it. What are you doing? I can't believe you're having this party."
Mm-hmm.
And you have to stop it. And then who fires a gun?
Jamie, blue plaid. Yeah, he bluffs that there's a poisonous leak from a mine, and oh my god, the panic, immediate panic in everyone. And the governor is so mad.
Yeah.
And it's funny because
the governor,
I like he has his aide is with him, of course, and he's like guiding him away like he's like a child that doesn't know where he's going. It's a grown man. Get your hands off him.
I love the police caused the panic.
Wasn't even the police. It was the guy. He used the deputy's gun. Thanks.
It's true.
Yeah. But it worked.
Well, he got the party evacuated, and the mayor, by the way, bullshit.
Oh, yeah, he's devastated. My career.
And he's with
Mary Jane, his quote unquote secretary.
Mary Jane, who's like kind of ditzy.
Yeah.
She looked like someone that I could not place who I thought she looked like. The only thing I could come close to, and I don't think this is accurate at all, is it Nancy Allen? Is that her name?
You could kind of see a little bit, yeah. Of RoboCop fame.
Yeah, Nancy. Oh yeah, I'm thinking of From Dress to Kill, but yes, she's a RoboCop too. Yeah. Not
part two, also.
Too, but you know what I mean.
Yep.
She is actually in RoboCop too.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know. I got those vibes from her.
I can see that. So,
but she's an idiot.
Yeah. Now I know around it. I think after all what we've just spoken about, Sheriff and Deputy Lisa driving along, and they find just a dead body in the road. If they go check that out, and then once again, Nightbeast is there. Let's waste more bullets on him, and then let's run away from our car into the woods. I'm gonna fall down this steep little thing.
The woods we're just smelling like piss at this point.
Yeah,
sure.
Uncle Dave again.
just urine everywhere. Drago's there, just pissing in the woods.
And so the sheriff hurts his leg, but he and Lisa get out of there safely. Let's go back to my place. I'll get you cleaned up. And
oh my god, no, we're not going there, are we?
We have to. It's part of the movie.
I hate this scene so much.
I do too. Because you figure if like a male hero is going to be in the situation, it might be Jamie. Not the sheriff. The sheriff, no. It's like he's like a science teacher. No offense to science teachers. It's like or like I don't know. Like you should do like a meteorologist from the early '80s. Like that's like
that's accurate.
Yeah. I could picture him in a suit, telling me about how hot and humid it's going to be tomorrow.
Absolutely.
It's just like a one thing. And okay, so she dresses the wound. She's like, I have to take your pants off. It's not a big deal. And he's like, all right.
Yeah, well, because the wound on his like, upper thigh.
Yeah, so she takes care of it. She's like, I need to change out of my dirty uniform, and just undresses in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
Well, yeah, just takes your top off. Yeah.
Is that a sign? Maybe.
I would assume it's she might as well just have been like wink and pulling on his penis.
Yeah, I know. Everything okay over there?
Yeah, I don't know. I heard
Are you being haunted? It's currently a haunting in Scott's dwelling.
No one's nothing set my alarm.
It's a podcast first.
Yeah.
Well, we had one last week with my water main break, and now it's your turn.
Oh, that's right. Jesus. This podcast is fucking cursed.
Mm-hmm. So she comes out of the shower. She's wearing a towel. He was resting on the bed in his tidy whities.
Yeah, he like drifted off. He comes to.
Yeah.
as she's sitting on the
Yeah,
bed.
and then they kind of
And
flirt.
the worst fucking dialogue here, where she's like, "Should I go get dressed?" And he doesn't say anything like even remotely. He just goes,
No.
"No."
Yep. It's like it's his first time. It's like finally.
Yeah, no. I think there's boobs under there.
Can't be
Come
sure.
back, please.
Yeah,
Boobies.
but I don't know.
Oh, he has like a
No shoulders.
king of the hill ass. Totally flat ass too. Like he's just flat.
I don't know.
Like the whole back is just.
I was hoping
flat.
to gloss over that. Yeah, but you're right.
Like Hank Hellbutt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was no good.
I don't need. There was no full frontal nudity. It was all full back.
There was.
Nudity.
I think there was a hint of pubes. I'm not kidding.
There was a little bit.
Yeah.
When they roll onto the bed.
Yeah.
But at least we're not staring at their front. Boy, I didn't need to see the whole backs either.
Yeah, but we got him.
Oh,
but
it's him with his gray curly hair.
Depending on the poster art, there is one that has it's the big monster face, but they're in one of the lower corners, embraced naked. I think on IMDb.
Are you serious?
IMDb one I think has it. I'm gonna double check.
I'm going there now.
Yep.
Oh my Christ!
Well, at least he's trying to shoot them to make it go away.
What is that poster about?
It's a weird poster.
It looks like Nightbeast is laughing.
Well, he looks happy to be there the whole time in this movie. But in this poster, he's wearing a nice purple number. That's like his silk jammies.
These are much fancier looking than the movie.
I bet if they weren't there, you would have seen like his initials monogrammed on the left breast.
He's like the Hugh Hefner of space.
Oh yeah, just like him. And now I'm like the teeth. I'm looking at the teeth again. Good God.
So these idiots go at
it.
They do it. Boy, do they do it.
Yep. And then they're this back. They have Dr. Steve go to the mayor's house to see if he's left. They're both they're drunk. He's sad. They're drunk.
Like super drunk.
Yeah, he at least
has like his own reasons, even if they're stupid.
He does.
She's just loaded.
At least she's a friendly drunk.
Yeah.
Dr. Steve gets over there and he can't get him to go.
She's like a real ditzy drunk though. She's like the, say hello, Mary. Hello, Mary. Yeah. She's like that kind of drunk,
But Dr. Steve has to leave for whatever reason, but the sheriff and Lisa are on their way over. And in the meantime, she thinks Steve's still there, so she goes to the basement. Would you call that would that be a rumpus room down there? A den?
Looks like a rumpus room.
Den? Perhaps? I don't know.
No, I would stick with rumpus.
Okay, yeah, rumpus room. Okay. So she thinks he's hiding in this closet, but lo and behold, Nightbeast is down there somehow.
She's too drunk to know what's going on. It's like, what are you doing down here?
Yeah. And also I want to point out during this whole scene when they're on the sofa in the mayor's room in his house, did you see the nice painting with two horse heads on it in the background?
I did not. Should I go back?
You should.
No, I didn't.
Perhaps I'll isolate that for you. I think this is the first instance of horses I've brought up on here. I've been tried to be good.
I didn't see it. I missed it, unfortunately.
Couldn't pass it up.
I love nice horse paintings.
Yes. I don't know if it was velvet though. So that might be couldn't verify that.
No velvet, no sale.
Yeah. So the mayor, he was like passed out, but he comes to and he hears her screaming. He's
her screaming. It's a pretty good scream.
Oh yeah, it's a good scream. She stumbles down the stairs. What's going on? She's all just like clawed up in the front, like her torso is just ground beef.
A lot of blood.
Yeah, pretty bloody.
It was actually a pretty good little gore laugh.
Well, that's good, but then they ruin it with what's about to happen in terms of effects.
But they went for
it. They did.
I give them credit. For saying, okay, I have this vision. do what you can do to make
I have
this
this
happen.
vision.
And this guy says, listen,
realize it as if you
you
were
know.
a 7-year-old drawing it.
No, he said, he's saying, no, I have this vision. Okay, now let's pretend you had unlimited funds and we'll draw it that way.
Yeah.
And now we're going to actually do it. We have like $75 left, and there's a Michael's up the street where you can buy some supplies. Do what you can do with the $75 to match the
I have a
vision.
feeling, just from my experiences watching like competitive baking shows, that the severed head was like a beige fondant that you put over the top of cake. Does that make sense?
It totally makes sense.
Yeah, because that would have been cheap probably. Don, the beige is on sale. We got 2 for the price of 1. Perfect.
They just ate one of that.
They did. It was full of cake.
The wrap party. They just ate that.
Yeah. Nothing goes to waste in this movie.
Man. I love that they went for it.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking A for effort, man. They were like, even after seeing it, they were like, fuck it. This is the best we're gonna get. It's still pretty cool because they're ripping this guy's.
Yeah, I mean, if you and I tried to make a severed head now, I don't think it'd look that good.
No, but I wouldn't release it in a movie.
Yeah, true. I would. I think I would.
I think I would have shame and not do that.
But no, it is.
He grabs his head, and
pulls it off easily.
Just pulls
Very
it off.
strong.
But it goes from actor to fondant head very quickly.
Very surprised, fondant head.
With the mouth open and the little fake mustache and the fake eyes.
Mm-hmm. The mustache, so if you look real close, black licorice and the eyebrows.
You think it was all
edible? Yeah. The eyes, they just untwisted a couple of Oreo, not Hydrox, not even Oreos, Hydrox.
There are screenshots of this online if you don't want to watch the movie.
I think you should.
I think you
should though. You could. It's like an hour and 20 minutes. You could do it.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm saying if you don't have time, you just want to see this particular thing that we're talking about, the fondant head. You can find a screenshot because it actually only flashes for a minute. It shows the head coming up, but kind of at an angle. The full-on shot of the head only flashes. Like I had to pause it.
Yeah, they should have held it longer. You can appreciate that work.
I rewound the scene 5 times, and every time I laughed harder.
It was very good.
It became no less funny. I mean, I'm tearing up a little bit just thinking about it. It was fantastic.
So we get the cops come there a little bit too late. They find the bodies. Damn it, too late.
Yep. They're always a little too fucking late.
So they.
And I think Drago's off running in the woods at this point too. We're cutting to him.
Oh right, there was something that happened where going way back to the ex is brought to the doctors and the Jamie's there with the police and they're like, we don't know what happened. And Jamie's like, I do. And he immediately finds Drago in this like vast countryside, drinking a beer.
This is when they fist fight?
They fist fight. Yeah, it's not good.
Oh no, this is with the tree branch, right?
A couple times. The punches.
Nobody has. He has a giant tree branch and he's like pinning him down with it, but he's holding it back with the palm of his hand, which starts to bleed.
Yeah.
Like, what
is
happening?
Pretty. It was pretty messy. I'm glad Drago got beaten up and got his face smashed into the ground like 10 times in a row.
I also liked that the actor had his wallet in the back of his pants. You could see it clearly as he was fighting.
Which one?
Drago.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah. He had like a big, huge man's wallet, like outline on his back.
It goes like full of like business cards and coupons.
Probably full of hire me cards.
Yeah.
Hire me. I keep getting them these fucking horrible movies by Don.
Help. That's his business card that says help.
Don
Doller. The phone number.
Are you not Don Doller? Help.
Okay.
So yeah, he gets beaten.
He does get beaten,
here, right? Pretty much.
Yeah. That was an important scene. Can't forget that.
Yeah. The Drago.
Yeah, but I think they all end up, the remaining survivors, town people, end up back at the quote unquote hospital area, and they concoct a plan about getting this giant thing. I don't even know what it was, some equipment that they can use to shock, give it like 20 or 30,000 volts, and hope that's going to electrocute it to death.
Yeah, I got a little lost in this
Yeah,
part. Like what their actual plan was.
it was weird too. So they go to like the power station. It's a sheriff, deputy, Jamie, and Dr. Ruth, because he's getting equipment together, whatever the fuck that means. If you're evacuating, I don't think you need to take it. You can just leave town until it's safe. I don't think you have to. Yeah, nothing's that important. But so Ruth's like, I should go with you to get that. They're like, all right. And so they're all like fumbling about trying to get in, trying to like break into this place. And Drago's there, and he decides to attack the deputy Lisa. And is he going to assault her? Like, what's the deal here? Was that his game? Was that his ultimate goal?
I guess he was all horned up. I don't really understand what was happening.
It didn't make any sense.
No, his whole character made no
sense. But he gets shot by.
By the way, he's running around loose in this town with this monster. Everyone else is being murdered. He has to be aware by the screams and smell of blood.
Corpses.
That something is happening in this tiny little town. He does not give a shit.
But he gets shot by Jamie. Hooray!
It's a good shooting.
It is. But they get what they get what they need to get back. Yeah. And they're setting up their trap. They somehow know the Nightbeast is going to come there because it eats people apparently, and they're the only people left. It's going to come find them. It knows somehow, and they know it knows. Yeah. But they're right.
Yeah, they put like a wire between the trees there.
Yeah, they have it like this big setup. They're hoping it's going to get trapped, and they have it hooked up to
the coil.
The coil, but it's
they got from the power plant.
Yeah. And then this is where this is the guy I assume they had brought in before, Krebs. That's his name in the credits, is helping them.
Yeah.
So of course it comes, and they decide to waste a ton more bullets on it, even though they have admitted it can't be shot.
Yeah.
It just none of this makes sense. But in the process, Dr. Steve gets killed. He gets like his head gets kind of mauled. He gets tossed some distance, and that's what kills him.
Yeah.
And Dr. Ruth is very upset. I'm guessing she never got to express her true feelings for him, and now it's too late.
I guess I don't.
Perhaps that was they cut that subplot because they had one too many. There was just a scene of her like writing in her diary. It's like, I wish I could tell Steve how I really feel, but we work together. That would be unprofessional.
You think that was it? Yeah.
All right. She's writing it, and that's she's fair. Like, you can hear her voice stating what she's writing by candlelight for some reason.
There you go.
But yeah, she's like has to be dragged away. Steve. Oh, my sweet Steve.
Yeah.
So they get the beast. Krebs. He's also presumed killed. He gets attacked. They don't really show it. And then the beast gets caught in the wiring, but Jamie's like, I haven't finished yet. And they pull the switch anyways.
Yeah, he's gonna sacrifice himself for everybody, which kind of pissed me off a little bit.
Yeah, he didn't have to do that. He probably could have like let go and then yelled "no" like a second later.
It's like he didn't try. He just was like, "I'll be the bigger man," even though I haven't tried anything else.
But I don't feel his corpse was an accurate portrayal.
No, you don't think it looked just like him? Like,
well, it didn't look like him, or how someone would. I guess I wouldn't know. I guess you could get burnt to a crisp, except your eyes. The eyes were fine. Very surprised.
Well, the teeth were fine too. If they were real teeth, they would have looked great.
But yeah, he was very crispy very quickly. But the Nightbeast gets it. He's getting shaken and then he explodes, which is unexpected. You just assume he's going to fall over and be dead, but no.
I enjoyed that.
So he explodes, and that's pretty much it, right? Yeah, they're all upset about Jamie, and then you get the closing credits over. They, at least this time, they didn't have the stars moving constantly. I think that's what it was like. It was like hypnotizing me at the start of the movie. It was just like that loop of the stars coming at you and it would start over again. And that soothing synth music.
Yeah.
But that was it.
Well,
so I have I have a total death count, and then I'll break it down a little bit. Okay. So
yep.
I have 27 total, and that includes Nightbeast. Now, Nightbeast was responsible for 24.
Okay.
Drago kills his ex-girlfriend, and then Jamie kills Drago.
Okay, yeah.
And that's everyone. So a pretty high kill amount for this movie.
Yeah. I wish it had kind of kept up the pace that it starts off with, but
they blew the budget on the effects early on with all those lasers, I guess. Do you think they had to write in, we don't have any more lasers? We have to write a scene where someone shoots it out of his hand and breaks the gun?
They could just write it.
Yeah, I bet that's what happened.
Maybe.
That's my guess.
Oh my. Hey.
So you're gonna
it's a fast little movie. Anyway, we'll rate it.
Yeah, it doesn't really slow down. Yeah, go ahead.
I kind of enjoyed it for the most part. I mean, it looks terrible and the acting is atrocious, but it also didn't have like sometimes in movies like this where it just never really quite comes together. It has a really cheap feel, and this movie feels like a proper movie. Like it's on film. You know what I mean? Like
they had that going for them.
Like they tried with what they had. It was super fucking low budget, and he didn't want to skip. He wanted to show things. It's fun. Like the first part, especially the first like 10, 15 minutes. I was sold. I'm like so happy this is going to be great. And then,
was it a 10 the whole time at the beginning?
It was like really high at the beginning. And then like, the sheriff comes in, you're kind of like, all right, like you lose 2 stars. And then
the sheriff has sex. Oh.
Yeah, that's a few stars. Drago gets introduced. That's like 3 stars. Like the whole thing just starts to go down.
Yeah.
But anytime there was a killing, way up. All the kills in this movie that were on screen were great.
Yeah.
I mean, they're ridiculous, they're cheesy, but very fun. Creative sometimes as well. I like the idea that the monster could just fucking slap your arm off. I don't know why that's a thing, but okay. Every time they'd show it, by the way, in close up, it looks like it's like a little off. Like it's not
a little bit, yeah.
Like it's just kind of
yeah. Did I do that?
No, I'm just trying to get to you hot. But I loved it. Like I love that they kept showing it, even though it looked ridiculous that they kept showing it. So I enjoyed all of that. The mayor is so fucking stupid, but I loved him that he was so stupid. Like it's the same reason I said you write a screenshot of the mayor from Jaws. It's the same. Like, what are you doing? Like, stop it! You just want to slap him, but you still like him as a character. So, I liked this movie overall. I'm gonna give it a 6.
Ooh, all right.
Which is probably higher than you'd think I'd give a movie like this.
Higher than mine.
I didn't. I enjoyed it for what it was. It was super campy. Just ridiculous dialogue. Threw in some boobs randomly, threw in some gore.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it was fun. It was not what I was expecting at all. I was apprehensive based on some recent other choices. Like, is this going to be okay? I mean,
you looked at the poster and went, "This is going to be a very serious science fiction movie."
Yeah. I mean, and only because I saw the clip I saw ahead of time, I think this could be okay. But it was much better than I anticipated it would be. I think that's like the best kind of worst you can hope for.
Yeah, this is truly for me one of those so bad it's good.
Oh, definitely.
Right, you hear that a lot, but most of the time I disagree with that assessment. But I feel it's
like
accurate.
Personally, for me, I think this It's like the same type of movie. Like it would fit with like a if you did like a movie marathon with like a Blood Rage, Deadly Prey, Miami Connection, or like
Yeah.
Action USA, like those kinds of movies. It fits like it
Yeah.
was made with a lot of heart and a lot of effort. It just wasn't very good. And one thing I forgot to mention, especially at the start, it seemed like the edits weren't great. I think as it went along, it got better, but there was a lot of like I don't know, they were just off. They weren't timed well. So that
Yeah.
that
It's a one-man operation.
yeah, it was
He,
brought
like,
down a
wrote,
bit.
directed, produced, and edited.
Well, hell, good for him
Yeah.
for doing it, but yeah, it was. I mean, and you mentioned it's like the acting, the effects at the start, like the gore effects. I was fine with everything they did, even the mayor's head. The space effects, though, that was rough.
It's very
When I saw the
rough.
space effects, I
And
was
the
like,
dialogue.
shit for a second. I was like, oh man. But then when I saw the creature, I was like,
Yeah.
oh okay, it's gonna be okay.
And then you have the sex scene where she goes, "Do you want me to get dressed?" And he goes,
No. Yeah.
"No."
I mean, they went for it. But yeah, no, it was
So what
it
are you
was really
giving it?
fun. I mean, I think I'd watch it again someday. How about that? I
Yeah.
give it a 5.
Nice.
Middle of the road,
Right.
but yeah,
Yeah,
it was enjoyable enough.
that's
Yeah.
good. I think that's a fair grade
Hey.
for the mess that is. I'm curious because there's a documentary about Don Doler
Is it a?
it's called Blood, Boobs, and Beast.
Oh yes.
It is free to watch on Plex.
Oh okay.
Like Plex TV, Plex
Actually, I
offers free
think
movies.
this free on Plex? Might be on Tubi as well.
I think so. It's on Tubi
Yeah.
as well. Yeah, I know that. And I have the Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray.
You own it?
Yes,
Wow.
but I got it for $5.
Okay. That's a good price for this.
So
Do you have a? So
yeah, I bought it for the cover, honestly. So
I take it it's not the cover that we looked at on IMDb then.
no, it's
All
not. So what do we got next up is me. Yeah, and I just changed it on you. Yep,
That's
sorry.
okay.
We're gonna go back into more horror elements. I think the Abel Ferrara movie, The Driller
A
Killer.
Vigoda movie.
Abe Vigoda, yeah, young
I want
man.
to see him as a
young
as a
fish
slasher.
goes on the prowl like a serial killer. Yeah.
But Driller Killer, you say?
Yes, he gets tired and eats a lot of tuna sandwiches, but he's a good killer otherwise.
Probably smoke some cigars.
Yeah. That's right.
All right then.
That'll be next time.
Keep riding that horror train.
Yeah.
All right then. Goodbye, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And if you haven't rated us on your podcast thing, rate us. It does get us higher, which means more people will listen.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
And then
too.
eventually, I'm hoping by like next February we can retire.
Oh. On all the money.
It's my hope. I mean, it's like 8 months out. We can do it.
All right, with millionaires. All right, it's a deal.
Joe Rogan could do it. Why can't we do it? It's two of us.
Twice as much money.
That's right. All right. Bye.